mean, obviously, I was going to say, yeah, JMX has been here and done it before, but yeah, Richard is used to this environment. If anything, Richard could look at JMX's last tape, the tape of his match, and be able to analyse, like you said, pick apart the different weaknesses he may have. Whereas, go on.
We've got the things about them that annoy them the most about each other. JMX says he's sick of Richard trying to beg the underdog card, and Richard says clickbaiting, especially using Tegan to clickbait. That's what annoys me.
That's an interesting piece of feedback on both YouTube channels there. Certainly interesting.
Very different YouTube channels. Coach Richard's 13,000, JMX 2.5 million.
I think the numbers speak for themselves there, but actually the numbers don't speak for themselves there, if you know what I mean.
I don't know you.
Oh, right, okay, what I'm trying to say is 2.5 million through clickbaiting is sometimes different to 13,000. Do you know what I mean?
The biggest thing is that numbers are irrelevant when you're in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No,
I like what you
no
said
amount of followers.
Last time.
Yep.
Doesn't matter about the followers this time. It's all about who's the better boxer.
Can I ask you one question? Is a gold medal relevant, or two of them, in Europe?
Is it in boxing? If not, I don't think so.
I believe it's in sprinting.
Well, unless he's going to run away the old time.
I guess what I'm saying is
maybe you might.
he's used to performing on the big stage.
Well, 100% then. Obviously, this environment is buzzing. I don't think it's going to faze either guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these guys are looking a good physical
condition. I want to
condition.
bring one thing up. JMX, to my knowledge anyway, used to struggle with anorexia, and now he's reformed from that. He's shown like he's grown as a person, and he's using this to show what you can do after overcoming something like that. So credit to him.
That's an inspirational story in itself, because overcoming eating disorders is something that I think a lot of people do very quietly and struggle with that.
And when you look at him in the ring now, you see a proper bloke. Do you know what I mean? He's well built.
We're about to see him step into the ring now. JMX will be the first one to do the ring walk tonight. It's the third of the fights on the undercard.
First to make his way to the ring, presenting Coach Richard.
Oh. They've been billed the other way, so that is my... they've been billed the other way. What can I say?
Coach Richard comes out looking determined.
That's serious. That's a fighter's walking away, isn't it? Big piece of information there.
Yep.
Yeah, huge.
These are without doubt the biggest punchers we've had on the card so far.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot more power in this fight.
And also a lot more accuracy. That's the important side here. It's all well and good having power, but can you land it?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Look at him.
This is the thing, right? His job was being explosive. Do you know what I mean? I
But
can't
Johnson?
not help.
But A. Johnson will now announce the second of the fighters, JMX.
Make his way to the ring, JMX.
I'll be interested to see what physical condition Joel is in. Joel with that classic hair there that he's always had. That confident grin on his face. He's looking big, he's looking confident. All 6'5" of him. And there's his trainer, also the trainer for other fighters tonight, Vidal Riley.
A man who's been billed as a future world champion. Having him in your corner can't do anything bad for your confidence.
It can only do good things, Drew Geordie. This, I've got shivers going down, because we know Vidal is one of those serious trainers. He's going to have gotten Joel up to a whole other level here.
A I'm expecting improvements from last time for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Technically, at the least.
Do you think I could get
Live from the Manchester Arena, Manchester, uploading events brings you 2 rounds of boxing. Now we introduce first the blue corner. At 31 years of age, he weighed in officially at 185 pounds even. A double European gold medalist at 400 meters from Leeds, Yorkshire, presenting Coach Richard.
Coach Richard oozing the confidence.
The ring in the red corner. At 20 years of age, he weighed in officially at 202 pounds even. He fights out of Stratford, London, presenting JMX.
You'll see when the camera cuts to him there, he's got that left shoulder sort of strapped up. It's not bandaged. Now, the referee's looking for it. I like the referee tonight. He's got a lot of personality. Brings the two fighters in. Joel still hasn't put his head guard on. Vidal places it on.
eager to get started?
Very. There's Joel there getting his head guard fixed on. Not averse to having a camera in his face. See Team Richard doing the same. Vidal, look at that guy. He's guided so many of the guys who are going to be stepping into the ring tonight.
He's become a pivotal character in the YouTube boxing world.
And we're expecting him to become a pivotal character in the professional boxing world.
We had him on my podcast. He's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet for a bad man. If that makes sense,
one of my top 5 guests of all time on the podcast. A great interview. Worth going and watching that.
I just can't believe he's 21.
The maturity on the guy is unreal.
I love the anticipation